Hello everyone and welcome back to Jubilee Road. So I thought it's about time we had a layout update. A few people have been asking me for one, and yes, it has been quite some time since I did one. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be looking at some new arrivals and showing you the work that I have actually done here on the layout since the last one. So the first thing then is this. Now this is a Class 47, it is 47835 Windsor Castle. Now if you are following the Facebook page, you'd know what is going on with this. This is not a new model. No, it's been body swapped from this. This is a Bachmann Freightliner Class 57, and there's 57010. Now basically, the biggest difference between a 47 and a 57 is the engine. There are a couple of detailed differences, but mainly the engine. I don't really like this, to be honest. So I thought we'll leave it until I can find a perfect body shell to swap over onto the chassis. And this is what I've done. There are a few more bits I need to do. I need to get these bogies sorted out because they are incorrect at the moment, but that will cost very little to do. I do want to detail the front end, and I probably will get these into silver. It's all running. It was just a straight swap over for the locomotive. So yeah, really happy with that. So if we just pan up here, then I haven't done an awful lot on the main layout itself, to be honest. We do have a locomotive about to come into shot, which is my Roco S160. Now I wonder why I might be running that. I'm sure you all know Rapido has just announced these in 00 gauge, and I've already pre-ordered one, which is Omaha, which is one of the preserved ones, but this is the HO version. So if we spin around here, we do have my Class 390. Yes, believe it or not, I do have one, and I've just picked up 4 extra coaches. So we have, look at that, a 9-car rake. Now there will be a video on the channel coming up about this, saying why I've got it, and you know, show you the model itself, so keep your eyes out on that. But it looks absolutely fantastic running around here at the layout. I am currently doing work on it, so it's not fully operational, but it does run, but just needs a bit of work to get it fully up and running. To be honest, I haven't virtually done anything up on the main or modern image section of Jubilee Road. So we are down now here at the Clifton Valley Railway, and I can tell you things have really quite changed here. So this, believe it or not, is the new station. Now it never was here, was it? Because if we pan up, the city section is there. This is a new board. None of this was here. You can see the old route, you can see the polystyrene and track there, which I'll show you in a minute to explain what's going on. That is where the Clifton Valley used to go, but what I've done is moved it forward to get a lot more running space. Obviously a heck of a lot of work to do, but if we pan there, the line now goes around there. It's all connected, by the way, and is all up and running, surprisingly. This will be here a mixture of an embankment with trees and colourful plants and a small retaining wall across the top, so the trees will be, you know, all nice and bushes and everything like that. If we spin around, then you can see the huge difference that's happened here. So if we look here, that was the original route of the Clifton Valley Railway. The platforms were here, in line with these bits of card here. Can you see that? So this board was taken out and moved that way slightly to get a curve in. So the line obviously comes around here. This is, I think, yeah, 4th and 3rd radius. Now, they are a little tight. I'd rather them be a nicer streamlined curve, but space restrictions, I can't do that. The only good thing is this is a very low speed area of the line, so that doesn't really matter too much. Now if we do carry on down this way, we'll talk about that signal box in a minute. Yes, there is a big gap here. No, that's not a mistake or me being completely loopy as usual. This will be a bridge section here. I'm either going to put a path under or water. I haven't quite decided which way I'm going to go yet. And if we pan down there, the line virtually follows the route. You can see the gap. That's how much the board was moved from the chimney over. Used to have the side in this side, but it's now, as you can see, over there with a couple of locos around. So, and it rejoins the normal running route just down there, which none of that's been changed. Pan back to this signal box. This is actually been 3D printed by MIB Models. Really nicely done. We got the name coming, and there is a small retaining wall behind it, because there will be an embankment just behind it. So we got 3 point worker. These are the medium radius ones just here. I have gone for those because of the dead spaces in between each of these points. With smaller locos, they don't like that too much, so the express points would have made the situation a lot worse. Now you're probably thinking, why didn't I go for, is it electric frog points? Due to the fact I don't like all the extra wiring. So these are insul frog points, so you don't have to muck about with insulated rail joiners and extra wires. I just can't be bothered or deal with that kind of stuff, because this works for what I want well enough. So then, this line, this one that goes around there. Now this follows the exact route of the old Clifton Valley Railway, and it's still connected and creates a full loop. I've left it in place. This will simulate a main line connection to the Heritage Railway. Something like the West Somerset Railway has, what else the railway? The Severn Valley Railway, I know there's others that have mainline connections. I've done this just for fun. More variety of to film trains and movement, so you can have a nice mainline rail tour coming into the Heritage Railway across the points and run around the layout. So I thought that was a much better idea. Just give you an aerial shot then. This is what it currently looks like. This, as I said, will be in an embankment behind there with bushes, trees, and fully detailed. You've got the 009 there, which is sitting there. You can see those wires there to do with the point work up there. And you can see what this area is now looking like. This will be the car park. Again, those steps have been 3D printed by MIB Models. Really nice job. Paint all this, you know, lamps and all the things you need for a station. There, I will be using that station building at that angle, actually. Something a little different, and I'd be building all this up into a platform. And you can see I'll be using that bridge, retaining wall behind, lighting. So it is going to look really nice here. Another area I thought we'd look at in today's update is this. This area just here. I have been struggling for a long time knowing what should I really do with this area. The platform is still there at the moment. I just don't know if I'm happy with it. I've run through loads of plans in my head of what to do with this. The 009's not affected, so that will be staying there. It's just this area here. If you have any suggestions, I just complete block with this one. I'm just not happy with it, to be honest. I want to do more. Here's that S160 coming, by the way. The top area is fine. It's just this. Do I keep the station there, or do I go for, I don't know, something else? It'd be nice to hear from you in the comments. And this is my favourite part. Absolutely love what I've done here. Obviously the bridge is not in yet because we have to take the board out so you can see exactly what's going on. There's the new bit. Goes round the corner, cross here. This will all be ballasted soon, scenic, and if we come down this way, you can see where it joins on to the scenic section of the railway. None of this has changed and won't be. It just needs to be detailed and finished off. So yeah, please let me know any ideas for this, because I got a complete block on at the moment with this and I just do not know what to do with it. Here we go, guys. Just had a tour round of the bits and pieces of the layout. You can see where we are. The Heritage Railway is just here. We got the main running tracks up there, or modern image, and you can just see the 390 there, so it gives you an idea of where we are. And I'm currently sitting on the floor. I put a nice carpet or rug on the floor, so it's much more comfortable now. So I haven't done a huge amount on the layout, to be honest, compared to how long it's been since we did a layout update. I've been concentrating my time on this area, the Heritage area. What I do want to do is get all that pretty much done, or, you know, close to, before I do any more work up on the top, because As you know, I always go from project to project on the layout and nothing really ever gets finished, does it? I'm known for that. I used to do it on the old layout and I have not learnt by my mistake. Is it really a mistake? I don't know. But that's what I'm going to do. I want to spend my money and time on this area to get it looking really nice. The next thing is actually to get the ballast down, which we got to find the colour I'm actually looking for. I believe it's a medium grey blend is what I'm going to go for, and then obviously weather it later on. We got loads of details to put on here as well. So there's plenty going on. It's just finding the time to do work on the layout. And now obviously we're in the summer months. It gets a lot warmer up here, so spending a day up here doing work is not that good, to be honest. I'd rather be outside enjoying the weather, which I have done. I've done quite a few trips recently. There's the S160 again, just thought he'd make an appearance. Been to Heritage Railways. I got a trip on the PS Waverley coming up, so you'll see photos over on Facebook for that. The other thing I didn't show you earlier, I have been spending money again. I managed to pick up these, which are the Acura scale. Let me just see, it's the GSA, I always get that wrong. These are a twin pack. I bought these from Rails. They were asking £44 for the twin pack. So, well, yeah, I got two. I thought that was a really good price for two virtually brand new wagons. They're second hand, but when you open the box, you wouldn't know they were. I did sell a locomotive recently in one of my American locos, and that's something I bought out of that money, and then also the Class 47 body shell came out of that. So technically I haven't used my wages to buy those new things, which I'm doing an awful lot of now, judging because of the prices of not just modern railways, everything. I'm doing that a lot more, getting rid of older stock and coaches. A lot of my Arriva stock is leaving, being sold. I got a HST full set that's been sold, so I have to do this to keep new content coming for you guys, not to make it so boring. And so yeah, lots to do, as you can see. Yeah, I'm gonna be here a long time doing all this, aren't I? Yeah, well, my fault. I built a big layout. I got myself to blame for that one, haven't I? So, thank you very much for watching the layout update. Sorry it has been so long and it's not a huge amount to look at. But we will be back very soon. We got a video on that 390 coming, and we do have another running session with a couple of diesel locomotives coming. I know that won't keep the steam fans happy, but I like diesels as well, so I'm sure you'll enjoy it anyway. So thank you very much for joining me here at Jubilee Road for a layout update. Please keep up to date on the Facebook page. You'll obviously know about that by now. And I'll be back here at Jubilee Road or on location very soon. Bye everyone.